Hey guys, welcome back to SRE Customs. Um, I'm in my grandma's old room. I've had to relocate my work, so don't mind the paint walls and stuff. I'm going to get it straightened out. But I kind of wanted to go over these 46s that I'm building for Corey, so you guys can kind of see. There's quite a lot of work that had to go into these. When they're stock, the cranks on both ends look like a traditional Zenoa crank, like that, on both ends, and they both have a keyway. Place per keyway. Well, for us, for RCing, that don't work. They're also 14 millimeter taper versus 12 millimeter taper on normal small engine deals. So what I do on the Scopods is I machine the cranks down, okay, to fit. But these cranks, both of these, this one was soft enough to cut, but that aftermarket +1 crank was brutally hard. So I had to switch up the way I did things. This one I cut and machined and drilled and tapped 6 mil by 1.0. So the clutch holder goes on now, and then you put the traditional bolt in, and it threads right in there and starts. Okay. Now, on this side, I machined, because the keyway is in the stock location, not like the Scopod where you have to re-time everything. I machined the flywheel and cut the keyway, bolted right on, picture perfect. Here's the one that's done that I did. And this one, because of the problems where I couldn't cut stuff, I made it so you still put a nut on the end here, but it is recessed far enough back, see, where the clutch and the spring will not come in contact. It's a Zenoa, and the flywheel is done the same way as this is, lightened and everything. And then you use the VXP coil drop bracket. So I kind of wanted to put that out there. So, excuse me. So number one, Corey was aware of what's going on a little better. Number two, I started working on the porting, and a couple of guys wanted me to show, kind of what I do when I do the porting and stuff. So first thing I do is I drop the dividers down to add a little bit more case volume, because this is a pretty good size displacement, and the cases, you can see VXP has really filled and ramped those really nice. They're not very deep at all. So when the piston is down, I mean, there's virtually no, crankcase volume is very minimal. So we can pull some good RPM. I did that first. Then I'm gonna do, I drop the intake timing, raise the intake timing by lowering the floor and widening and reshaping the exhaust. On that one, I could have dropped the floor more on the exhaust because it has a very unique floor shape. So this one I am going to do that. because this one is not going to make as much power as that one. That one has the plus 1 millimeter stroke crank. It has, which is, you know, a good improvement. It also has, of course, tighter squish. It has the lightweight piston with the added port timing cut. And I ported it also. Changed the port timing, lightened flywheel, everything you can do is done. I put the easy pull start on it. That thing is loaded to the max. This one is going to be a good, just as good or a good runner, but it's not going to have the plus 1 mil stroke. So he'll be able to see what the difference is in that, and give me some feedback on that. And for himself, I don't know how many of these he's run, but I just wanted to let you know, let everybody know that these are well within the works, and this one is getting close. I should have this one pretty much all bolted up, but I don't have another coil drop bracket yet. It's in the mail. I was gonna make them, but I don't know. It's cheaper and easier for me after all this machining on these cranks and everything. I'm kind of way behind, if you know what I mean, on the dollar per time here. So I just ordered it. But it'll be all done, and then he can decide if he wants to take them and put it on when he gets it, or he wants me to just leave them here until they're both done. I planned on firing this one up. I don't know if today or tomorrow. I am starting to feel a little better. I was really sick. Okay, I got another engine I want to show you guys that I've just got finished up. This is the nitrous drag mod that I did. It's a piston port, a very radical piston port. It's gonna need a lightened clutch with a 10,000 spring, naturally aspirated. I mean, before nitrous is used. Now with nitrous adds bucket loads of torque, so that whole thing goes right out the window as far as tuning. But I'm talking about how it runs naturally aspirated. I've done everything I can do to try to hold it together for him when it's on the bottle. If he keeps the mixture right, I mean, it will be fine. But you can see that it's the pop-up piston really puts the compression up there. We're looking at, you know, somewhere around 17 to 1. So it's pretty high. But he needs to run really good fuel. And there's something I did on the timing too that will help. Took a couple degrees of timing out. But that's about all I got right now. I just wanted to kind of show you guys more in depth of what's been going on, and now that I felt a little better what I got going on. And I'm never in front of the videos, so I guess I decided to get in front of one in my dirty old work shirt and let you guys see what it is, where it is I work. I got this 29 cc oval track engine that I'm building. I hope you can see in there, it's got some really nice modifications done in there, some serious porting going on. It's for a dirt late model, and it's got a here's the case. It's got a funny little stuff job I did there on the case. Sealed bearings.